So here at this model farm, we have shade house. We have different types of shade house. We have a shade house with the UV plastic and the shade net. Here we actually educate farmers on climate smart practices. So we cultivate and raise bed, and here we harvest out some broccoli and cauliflower, but we have lettuce. So on this system, farmers, you know, Ghana, we experience this heavy rainfalls and the long dry period. So with this system, the crops are protected and we have healthy crops. We also have a semi-intensive system where we use the cheap, low-cost black shade net. And presently we have the Blue Star sweet pepper. We compare it with the outdoor, and under the black net, the crops, we have these sweet pepper about a year now, so they continue bear with long shelf life. We have better fruit, larger fruit. And we compare it outdoor because of the long dry spell. Plants are stunted. Sometimes we do mulching to hold moisture. But this is where farmers would come and compare and see outdoor, because presently farmers have a lot of problem with sweet pepper, especially the anthracnose. And we actually established the demo plots so farmers would come and they could observe from land preparation right through harvesting period on good agriculture practice, so they could actually prevent the disease and have a better crop. As you can see outdoor, we have sweet pepper, the same variety of sweet pepper, but you can see the difference in terms of, because here on the left the crops are protected, and outdoor you can see the challenges that we experience, a lot of hard condition. So farmers would come, we not only look at the success story, but we also look at challenges where farmers compare to see the differences, advantage, disadvantage, and where they could learn on new practices. On this model farm, we have different types of crops that we do trial with. We do trial with the Brazilian coconuts. We have a part with citrus, the Brazilian sweet potato. We have some hot pepper, the tiger teeth hot pepper, where we have a market in St. Lucia. So we do trial, we show farmers in terms of yield how much they could earn, more than they could harvest, more than 10 to 20 pounds per plant. And as we go down a little, we set up a demonstration plots with the dragon fruit. The dragon fruit, we have a number of farmers, school children, who actually visit our demonstration plots, and they would learn about dragon fruit. Presently, dragon fruit is very expensive in Guyana. Most of the dragon fruit are imported. So we established demo plots. We harvest this dragon fruit is about a year now. From 8 to 9 months it started bear. We harvest a lot of fruit and we start expand our dragon fruit, and we have even offer stem cuttings to farmers who are interested. A number of farmers indicated their interest. Our president was here, Dr. Irfan Ali, who actually encouraged farmers in Region 5 to expand dragon fruit because of the demand for the fruit. So as we, in this corner, we setting up a hydroponic system. We have a lot of interest from secondary school students, especially for farm who are doing SBA project on climate smart practices. This hydroponics, by next week we'll actually set up to show farmers and school children about the agronomic practices. We also establish a low-cost shade house compared to that one. We use cheap, low-cost material, and we construct raised bed. We do celery, we add celery, lettuce, bell peppers. So on this system, very comfortable in urban areas. It very advantageous. So, here farmers wouldn't have to bend their back. They could work at their own comfort. The sweet pepper. Yes, so you can see some harvest from these small demonstration bed. We have celery. We try some purple cabbage, lettuce. And this is one of our interesting crop that we actually established. A lot of demand for redhead shallot. It used to be, some 2 decades ago, it used to be a major seasoning in Guyana, but for some reason the chives take over the market. And here, the redhead. The seed is actually about $5,000 per pound. Very expensive, the seed stock. We have a small quantity, so we expand, and we hope to produce more, so we could expand. A number of farmers expressed the interest in obtaining the seed stock. We also established 2 demonstration plots with the Scotch bonnet pepper, the Scotch bonnet and the Jamaican Moruga red. We have a lot of market for the Scotch bonnet, so here we established these plots. We're trying to collect data so we could see the production. Right now they're very prolific in terms of we harvest over 10 pounds per plant. And the Jamaican Moruga red, this is also high demand for the Jamaican Moruga red. It's a very hot pepper. Some would say the hottest pepper in the world. So these 2, Scotch bonnet and the Jamaican Moruga red, be comparing. So farmers would actually obtain production data. They could come and observe the agronomic practice, how to grow these plants in terms of management of pest and disease. So the crop part where is managed by NARI, and we have government tenure workers. They would actually provide the labor in terms of taking care of the crops. On the livestock part, we have the black giant chicken, we have sheep and goat, we have swine. We have a vermicompost where we actually utilize waste from the farm, and we use the California red worm, and this work very well in organic farming. We put in a lot of organic matter, and you could see the vermicompost worm. They actually break down these cow manure. Within 3 months we're ready to harvest, and we use them on the peppers, lettuce and celery. On the livestock part, where we have some sheep and goat, where there are some purebred. I think some of these animals out in the field, we can see them at the back. Here we have a Holstein. This was sorted right here, and the calf. So farmers would come and observe in terms of the amount of milk and the growth rate. You would have data on it. And the swine section, yeah, just a footbath. In this section we have a gas station. One is farm crate, where it will use to prevent the animal whenever these animals drop, and you have all these piglets. When it's sit lying down, something it would lie down and mash them, so this would, the farm crate would prevent that. On the other side is here we have a project with some youths. They involve in a seedling production. There's an initiative of the president, and where we have youths in different regions. They provide a tunnel house, and they would actually set seedlings. As a partnership arrangement with youths and the government, Ministry of Agriculture.